Well, the long-running negotiation we've seen between the UK and the EU on the Northern Ireland Protocol, for me, has summed up the indecisiveness we have seen now from the Conservative government for a while. Of course, lots of talk about Article 16. No prospect, it looks like, of that now being triggered. Instead, you had the protocol bill put forward, led by Liz Truss, making sensible changes, unilateral changes to the protocol.
Does the Prime Minister agree with me in welcoming the renewed negotiations with the European Union about the Northern Ireland Protocol, that the outcome of those negotiations must reflect the objectives outlined by the Government in the Northern Ireland Protocol Bill, and that this is the key to unlocking the door to political stability in Northern Ireland?
Well, I very much agree with the honourable gentleman. We need to deliver for the people of Northern Ireland. That means making sure that we have free-flowing trade, east-west as well as north-south. It means making sure that the people of Northern Ireland can benefit from the same tax benefits as people in Great Britain. And it means resolving the issues over governance and regulation. Now, I would prefer to achieve that through a negotiated solution with the EU. But if we're not able to do that, we can't allow the situation to drift. We have to proceed with the Northern Ireland Protocol Bill.
Yeah, of course, you had the usual warnings that Lords, the unelected, Remain-dominated House of Lords, can try and get in the way and block that. But then we had the reports that the Brexit bill, the Protocol Bill, was being put on ice by the Sunak government, that instead of taking decisive action and making unilateral changes, instead we would see these negotiations with Brussels continue. Now reports, including The Guardian, that actually is a show of goodwill to the EU, that the Protocol Bill could now be shelved completely, with the prospect of a deal with Brussels now looking more and more likely. Now, one of the many issues in these negotiations that we've seen the government flip-flop on is on the role of the European Court of Justice, the ECJ. The government have been all over the place on this, and certainly a lot of Conservative MPs, Brexiteer MPs, fearful about a sellout on this. You've got there, for instance, in the Sunday Times, a senior member of the ERG saying, "We do not like what we are hearing about the direction of travel. The Prime Minister should not sign a deal which leaves part of the UK under EU legal jurisdiction. No other country in the world," they say, "would put up with that." So it looks like no Article 16, no Protocol Bill. Instead, a deal with the EU looking more and more likely. Let me know in the comments below, do you have faith in Rishi Sunak, in the government, to hold firm in these negotiations, or are you expecting a sellout? Do let me know in the comments below. I will keep bringing you the very latest on this and more, so please do whack this video a quick thumbs up, and of course, as ever, cheers for watching.